Hey guys, it's me again. Today we're gonna be doing this Buffalo Wild Wings mukbang. And yeah, Kobe. And yeah, got some good little medium wings. You can see it or not, but some good little medium wings, some celery. We're gonna talk about this movie, this Us movie. I went to see the movie Us, right? Like, what's his name? Fuck, I can't think of his name. Let's talk about him all day. The Peele guy. Same guy that directed Get Out. Did I like the movie? Cause I've been seeing a bunch of like mixed opinions. Some people like it, some people don't. Some people don't understand it. Some people think it's gonna be a part 2, blah, blah, blah. Do I feel like the movie's worth going to see? Absolutely. It's a very good movie. I'm actually thinking about going to see it again. Just to warn you, if you haven't seen the movie yet, this is a spoiler alert, so I don't want to ruin the movie for you, and nothing like this. So if you haven't already seen the movie, and you worry about getting ruined for you, you click off the video now, because I am going to talk in depth about the movie. So the movie starts out as this, start off in 1986 to where they had like the fair or something like that. This little girl, her dad, mom, so they go to like the fair, and it was in Santa Cruz Beach. They go to the fair and shit, and the girl's dad's playing the games and shit, and he wears a t-shirt. Ended up getting a Michael Jackson t-shirt. A Michael Jackson Thriller t-shirt. So she ended up wandering off and wandering into this, I don't know, it's like one of them maze things with all the mirrors or whatever. And the thing at the door says, find yourself. Something else very important I left out is that for some reason, I know what the reason is, but they kept using this Jeremiah 11:11 quote. Well, you kept seeing 11:11 a lot in that movie. And I'll get into my opinion about that in a minute, but she goes to this maze and she finds another little girl that looks just like her. Identical, same person. So then they fast forwarded until when she's older now, she got kids, all they got a husband, blah, blah, blah. I don't know where they stand at, but they end up going back to Santa Cruz for the weekend or whatever. I guess they, whatever. They go back to Santa Cruz to their little house that they got, inherited, beach house, whatever. And the guy basically starts, when they get to the rent house, the guy basically starts like, yeah, I want to go to the Santa Cruz beach, and the kids want to go, and blah, 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 and all this good stuff. So the main character, the girl, the woman, she gets like crazy about trying to go to the beach and shit. So she don't want to go because something happened to her as a little girl. But whenever she went in that maze thing, she came out when she was a kid, but she wasn't able to talk anymore. So fast forward to she older now. She's skeptical about going to the beach, all this stuff, blah, blah, blah. So I'm gonna just kind of skim through the movie a little bit. So long story short, they end up going to the beach, right? They go to the beach or whatever, and the kids playing, whatever, blah, blah, blah. They sitting socializing with another couple, and basically the little boy disappears, right? So the little boy disappears. His mom gets up, goes crazy looking for him, like, cause they at the same spot to where whatever happened to her whenever she was a child, she saw the maze thing, all that stuff when they came back as adults. So She worried about him going in that maze, whatever, something happened to him, blah, blah, blah. So he wanted to, let's see this guy. That's the same guy that started the movie with the Jeremiah 11:11. I forgot something. So when they on the way to the beach, right? The guy, whenever she was a kid, the Jeremiah 11:11 guy is now an older man. He's been carried off in a stretcher, right? Oh, he getting carried off in a stretcher. Left that part out. He dead. Bloody dead. Look dead. So fast forward back to the little boy going in the maze. He goes in the maze, and well, I don't know if he go in the maze or not, but anyway, he went up to the maze, and then I guess he ended up seeing that guy again, or who he thought was that guy, about the Jeremiah 11:11. But he's just standing up like with his hands out, just like this right here, standing up, you know, not moving, blood dripping down his finger, whatever. So the boy get freaked out about it, whatever. Go finds his mother, finds him. So the mother found him, and she goes crazy about him, you know, running off and all that shit. Like, don't do that, you scared me, blah, 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 blah. So they leave and shit, and they get home. So she talks to the little boy or whatever, and the little boy, they said like, oh, you thought I was dead, this and that and that. She was like, no, I ain't like you were dead, you know, you just scared me, blah, blah. So fast forward a little bit more, we're talking and shit, the man and the woman, they talking. And then they end up seeing some people outside, like at the end of the driveway on their property. So they see the people at the end of the driveway of their property, and they're like, the guy, he goes out there first, and they're not moving and shit. They just standing still, the same way the other guy was, just standing up, they holding hands, just standing up. So he tried to scare him off, couldn't scare him by just talking to him. So he go ahead and get a bat. So try to scare him off and shit. And they all just end up like, the man and the woman, I think they stayed there, and the kids split off. Because like I said, that was the main characters of the story, was a man, a woman, a boy, and a girl. And that's what that is, a man and a woman, a boy and a girl standing there holding hands. So they split up. They started trying to get in the house, all that shit. So the man, I guess they had a key hid under a rock. So for whatever reason, the man knew that the key was under the rock. So he went up right to the rock, unlocked the door, boom, they got in their own, all that. Fast forward a little bit more, they get in the house and shit, right? So they get in the house, come to find out that these are the identical people to them, right? So these are identical people to them. Come on, identical to them, look just like all that shit. They couldn't talk, but a woman could talk, but the woman was the only one that could talk. But she talked real, she talked that shit, talked like, you know, her throat, you know, was some shit with her in her throat or whatever. She talked real weird, real strange. So they all in the house and shit. She got the woman handcuffed the other woman. And then the boy takes the other boy his match in the closet. Something else I left out about the boy is he had this little thing on his hand, and he was trying to do like some kind of magic trick or something. But for whatever reason, he just couldn't do it. I'm gonna get back to that in a minute. So he took the boy in the closet, tried to lock him in the closet, and the other girl, the daughter, She ran. And her match kind of like waited around, let her get a head start, and ran after her. So now everybody got matches and shit, you know. The guy, his match drug him outside. What's a word for that? It's a word it was called. Not match, but you know, identical person. What's a word they called? It was called him. I can't remember the word. So they drug him outside. And they basically were trying to kill him. They was dressed up in these like red jumpsuits, and they had one glove and gold scissors. Which, in my opinion, it feels like it was a lot of Michael Jackson in the 80s kind of. My time for my laundry. I feel like it was a lot of Michael Jackson 80s kind of, you know what I'm saying, shit going on with the movie. But they all got one glove on. It was gold, red suit, kind of like Thriller or something, you know. The girl had a Thriller shirt on, all that shit. So, make a long story short, people get to escaping their matches, their doubles, whatever you call it, their clones. Call them clones. They end up escaping them. And they end up going to the people's houses that they were like socializing. They were socializing at the beach with, the white family. So, by the time they get to the white family, guess what? The white family, they had doubles too, or clones. They clones had already got there. And for some reason, like, it seemed like it lasted like 20 or 30 minutes for them to try to even attempt to kill the main family in this movie. But the white family, they killed them. I'm talking about, as soon as they pulled up, they killed them. So now they matches there, just they clones there. See, all the clones had the same thing on, this red jumpsuit, one glove with the scissors. So they instantly know that they clone because they got the red suit on, scissors, the one glove on, shit. So the real family ended up killing the clones of their friends, the clone family. That was their friends that they visited with at the beach earlier that day. So they end up getting their car and shit, you know, whatever. They start trying to drive off. They drive off, and they end up running to the little girl's clone. Right? So they run to the little girl's clone. They end up killing her, like running her over. Some shit, she was stuck, she tried to stab through the windshield, through the sunroof, all that. So she ended up getting knocked out and killed, whatever. They've been driving all day and night now. And I want to say they got back to like the Santa Cruz Park or whatever. So they end up seeing a little boy. And granted, the little boy, he looked just like the other little boy. But the other little boy always wore a mask. This other little boy, he wore a mask too, but he wore a mask. He wore a mask because he had got burnt. So I guess whatever happened with this clone, he got burnt and, you know, whatever. So the little boy, see the other little boy, they start kind of like mimic each other's moves. The way they moving, start backing up with their hands out, you know, whatever. So I know that was kind of weird. And the clone pretty much just got himself in the fire. He just went himself, it was some shit burning or whatever. He had this problem, the clone had this problem. The real boy had this thing, it kind of like put you in the mind frame of a cigarette lighter, but it wasn't a cigarette lighter, it was, I don't know what the fuck it was, but the other boy, the clone, he liked the matches and all that shit. So I don't know what's up there. So he liked the fire, the clone did, the little boy's clone. So After that, the little boy backed up into the fire, pretty much killed himself. And the main woman, the main character, she was just like, no, like, you know, don't do that, you know. The clone from the main character grabbed the real boy, the son, grabbed him and ran out with him, right? They ran out with him, whatever. So the main character, the woman, she's like tripping, you know, about her son, you know, getting kidnapped or whatever you want to call it. But I thought it was weird how she knew exactly. No, he was, the woman kidnapped him and took him into that thing with the mirrors and shit that I'll tell you about, the little, when you go in there to find yourself thing. But I thought it was funny that the real woman, right, knew exactly where to go, exactly what to do when she got in there, all that. So man, she went to the thing with the mirrors and sure shit, as soon as she went in there, she was going all up in other shit that they didn't even show in the movie. She was going down the escalator, up an escalator, and in this top secret ass room, there was a bunch of rabbits and shit just running around. That's how the movie began, with all the rabbits. It was like a bunch of rabbits and they was in cages. And that's how it began. But now, she got inside this little private room, or secret floor, whatever. And now the rabbits free. They're running around there on the floor, all that shit. So, long story short, she ended up finding a woman. They had a pretty cool little fight scene, right? So, yeah, I actually love the song. I got 5 on it, the little remix that they made for the movie. After I watched that movie, I was singing that shit all day. I wasn't singing it, but I was just boom, 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 boom. You know what I'm saying? But that shit was clean. But anyway, end up killing the clone, or what you thought was the clone, and get her real little boy back. So the movie ended, right? And they riding in the car back. I'm gonna tell you something else about this guy, the Peele guy, the director of this movie. Both this movie and Get Out, both of the movies that he produced, they both start and end with a car ride, right? At the end of the movie, they're in the car. Little boy sitting in the front. The main character, the woman, she's driving and shit. So the little boy looking at her like, it don't seem like something ain't right, you know. So she kind of smiled at him and was like, And I think he knew, you know what I'm saying? Well, one or two things, this is what I think. I think he even knew, right? He even knew his mom was not really, his mom was the clone, or he ended up being swapped out himself in the movie. Or maybe not even in the movie, maybe it wasn't the first time that they went to that back home. But it felt like he was swapped out too, because it was just little parts of the movie whenever they was in a car ride first, right? That she was trying to get him in rhythm. He couldn't really get in rhythm, you know? So I thought that was weird that he couldn't get in rhythm. And then two, I guess whatever that building was, right? That building that when I tell you about the rabbits or whatever, I guess it was like a tunnel, right? So I guess it was like pretty much, I guess you'll call it a rabbit hole because it was a bunch of rabbits. And like I said, they had been cloning people down there. I guess they started cloning them rabbits first, right? So like, when they were at the beach, you know, most kids go to the beach and shit. The first thing they want to build is like a sand castle or whatever. But whenever the other kids was messing with him on the beach, they asked him, they were like, "What are you building?" maybe like a tunnel. You know what I'm saying? I thought that was kind of weird. And how his real mom, which was the clone, how she act whenever the clone, her clone son was backing off into the fire, how she was acting like, no, like how she was acting as if that was her real son. You see what I'm saying? So like, I don't know, I just feel like the little boy man got like switched out too, right? So the main character, the woman, whenever she was a girl, when she went in that thing with the mirror, she had got swapped out. Remember I told you couldn't know them talk. But she couldn't talk either whenever they got her back as a kid. So I guess she just learned how to talk, you know. So I don't know, man. It's such a weird movie. Like, I don't know, man. It's just so much shit to that movie. It's just like, you know what I'm saying? It just serves so much shit to that movie. And I guess the reason for the scissors was to separate them, because like a lot of this shit, the director say he got the idea, or the idea was pretty much come out with from the 1986 Hands Across America. That's when it was like millions of people holding hands all the way across America. So I guess, you know, that's where he got the idea from. And then like the way the woman was talking, I looked it up, it's called, she said she had studied spasmodic dysphagia, I guess what it's called, to do the voice. That's what it's called, spasmodic dysphagia. And that's what that voice was that she was doing. That's what she said she studied as you know, the character, you know. So like, and then there's something else about that you might didn't know about the movie. The main character, that woman, and her clone, they said that they were so different of a character. I mean, even though it's the same character, right? Characters were so different that they didn't film that same, like, her shit and the clone shit in the same day, because she got so into that character. I think the movie was a good movie. I think it was a great movie. I see mixed opinions on it, but I think it was a great movie. Would I pay to go see it again? Yes. Matter of fact, I think I am going to go see it again. Because after you watch it, there's little shit in the movie that you know what I'm saying, kind of start noticing. Like, that you didn't notice before, you know. And that's how a movie is, you know. But, yeah, oh yeah. And then the woman's, her voice, right? Well, I told you that the woman was the only one that could kind of speak a little bit. She could speak a little bit because whenever she was swapped out, whenever she was a kid, she already could talk. But the reason her voice was so raspy is because her clone choked the shit out of her when she was getting swapped out. So that's why her voice was so, you know, raspy or whatever. So I was like, damn. But all in all, rating it from like 1 to 10, 10 being the best. If I had to get a movie a rating, I'd probably rate it a 9. Probably an 8 or 9. Strong 8 for sure, maybe a 9. But, and the reason I say that is because I had pretty much, I didn't have the whole story down as far as like the Hands Across America and all that shit. I didn't have the whole story down, but as far as what happened about the woman, that not really being the real woman, about her being swapped out whenever they was kids, I had that shit down. I had already saw that coming. I knew that's what it was. So I guess they would have made it a little less predictable. It had a good twist on the end though, but I think they would have made it a little bit less predictable. As far as that, then I probably would have gave it like a 10. But it's still a really good movie. It's got a real good story with it. If you enjoyed this video, leave me a like, comment, and subscribe.